Factually inaccurate. Morally correct. This is Babylon Bee Radio. Our top story. As Canada's MAID, Medical Assistance in Dying system, continues to alleviate the pain of patients and the financial strain on the nation's healthcare system, a recent innovation is expected to further improve results. Parliament just announced a punch card that allows patients to receive a free suicide after 10 doctor visits. The Canadian healthcare website posted a video this week outlining the new program.
From a small-scale maple syrup overdose to a full-blown moose attack, you receive a punch on your card every time you are admitted for an injury or sickness. Filling out your punch card is mandatory, for data tracking purposes. No one sick person can be allowed to drain more than their share of the taxpayers' dollars.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau praised the new initiative.
Our Canadians are team players. It's important for every citizen to make sure he's not wasting taxpayer money to sustain a life that's not worth living. And now with this punch card, they know that with each hospital visit, they're one step closer to the end.
Critics have contended that the new approach preys on disabled and impoverished Canadians who may see assisted suicide as their only option. But the criticism has already been quieted since Trudeau froze the bank accounts of anyone who spoke out against his regime's policies in the comments section of the healthcare website, on Twitter, or elsewhere. Former rightful President Hillary Clinton has been awarded an honorary medical license by the Canadian Minister of Health due to her decades of experience providing dignified euthanasia services to men and women in America.
Oh, when it comes to killing people, there's no one better than Hillary, eh?
Said PM Trudeau after the ceremony, in which a certificate and euthanasia kit was presented to the former First Lady and beloved cultural icon.
We hope Mrs. Clinton will continue to use her gifts to help thousands of Canadian citizens, die with dignity, just as she's done with such exemplary professionalism in America.
Clinton accepted the award and cackled loudly for several minutes as the audience clapped uncomfortably.
What? I would never kill anyone. Why would anyone think that?
She then winked at the audience, causing a collective shudder to run down the spines of those in the crowd. Clinton will be free to offer her services throughout all provinces in Canada, as well as in the U.S. At airtime, former President Bill Clinton had been reported missing. Deposed king of cryptocurrency and founder of the now-defunct FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, has been arrested by federal authorities and will be prosecuted after running out of bribery money. The top donor to Democrat lawmakers has reportedly run out of the money required to keep Democrat lawmakers at bay. The authorities have raided one of Mr. Bankman-Fried's mansions, searching for evidence of money left to line our pockets, as $39 million was just not enough, said a spokesperson for the Democratic National Committee. As we speak, agents are holding the suspect upside down and shaking him in hopes that a few crypto coins might fall out. Republicans criticized Democrats for blatantly seeking bribes by invading Bankman-Fried's personal space for more bribe money, insisting that crypto coins were inside the computer.
They're in the computer?
They then instructed agents to break open all the computers in search of the valuable coins. At airtime, SBF had escaped custody after distracting lawmakers with news that a chest full of untraceable, bribe-ready cryptocurrency was hidden in the basement of the Alamo.
Excuse me?
The White House was lit up with the colors of a fanatical cult this week, officially signaling the Biden administration's establishment of a new state-sponsored religion. The move has received both widespread applause and serious concerns about the First Amendment implications.
This is a great day for our nation. We have finally progressed enough that we can implement our official national religion and put it on full display here at the White House. And just look at the pretty rainbows, folks.
Mainstream media sources hailed the move as a significant victory in the crusade for inclusivity and acceptance of all people, except for anyone who disagrees, in which case dissidents should be removed from society. Critics arguing that the adoption of an official national religion violates the Constitution have been shut down, being called bigoted, racist homophobes. The Biden administration is believed to be in discussions to require all churches in the country to follow suit and be lit up with the same colors in a show of solidarity with the new state religion. The latest doll from the classic American Girl line is expected to miss projected sales numbers for the holiday season following an unenthusiastic launch. The doll, named Steve, is the company's first openly transgender doll. Boy dolls are not new for the American Girl company, but they've previously been pitched as companions to the company's main line of dolls. Steve is the first doll to be a girl who's a boy.
Steve is a breakthrough.
American Girl President Tilda Jadis addressed the shareholders of the company.
Girls can finally take home a doll that is just like them, secretly a man. Sales are admittedly discouraging, but we're not giving up. Even if it means running this business into the ground, we need to show little girls that gender's a social construct, and that they can achieve any gender they want with nothing but a scalpel and a jug of artificial hormones. if they work hard enough.
Steve is the first American Girl doll with no hair. As his backstory says, it all fell out thanks to the puberty blockers. He does, however, sport a full testosterone-induced beard. The doll will also include a variety of rainbow-colored pride wear, a book telling his story, and a scalpel for cutting off various body parts. Employees at the American Girl store in Los Angeles have been instructed to push the doll onto shoppers by reminding them that they're transphobic if they don't buy it. The efforts so far have not improved sales. Christmas 2023 has been canceled after Sam Brinton stole Santa Claus's sack. The now former Deputy Assistant Secretary of the Office of Spent Fuel was seen on security footage taking the sack from Ted Stevens' Anchorage International Airport.
"We are sorry to announce that Christmas has been cancelled,"
said a spokesman for the Office of Santa Claus.
"A magical bottomless sack of that sort is one of a kind, and we cannot get another on such short notice. What kind of sicko would steal Santa's sack?"
Authorities say Brinton is still at large and the location of the sack remains unknown. Parents like Peter Sarver, a father of two, criticized Brinton, who's suspected in other thefts of suitcases and bags across the country.
He's stolen suitcases, and now he's stolen Christmas. Looking into the eyes of my little ones and telling them there's no Christmas this year. It's going to be brutal.
Trans activist Camilla Partridge was among those hesitant to judge Brinton.
Brinton is non-binary, so I'm sure he had a good reason. It's literally impossible for non-binary people to do bad things, and we endanger thousands of vulnerable non-binary children by accusing Sam of wrongdoing.
President Biden has announced an effort under the Defense Production Act to source another sack in time for Christmas, but experts predict the effort will fail because, quote, there just isn't enough time. At airtime, witnesses reported seeing Brinton in the Alaskan wilderness, trying on several new Christmas gifts. Elon Musk finalized the purchase of Santa's workshop this week and immediately released internal emails which show how the naughty and nice lists were created.
After buying Twitter, I wanted to try my hand at supporting a cause I really believed in. But after finding out reindeer can't live in subarctic temperatures, I decided to do some digging and find out what else they've been lying about.
An in-depth report, slowly revealed as fast as reporter Matt Taibbi could tweet, has revealed key conversations between Santa and his elves that demonstrate a lack of concern for personal privacy and human rights issues. The findings also confirm Santa Claus, who was previously said to make toys for all the world's children with the aid of Christmas magic, actually funds the whole operation by blackmailing wealthy politicians.
The more I learn, the worse it gets.
Tweeted Musk just hours after gaining access to Santa's web service.
The world should know the truth of what's been happening at the North Pole.
Meanwhile, the Tooth Fairy has adjusted her tooth currency exchange for inflation, presumably spooked by the revelations of impropriety at Santa's workshop. The B Radio podcast features officially curated content from the Babylon Bee, scripted, voiced, and produced by Austin Robertson. Additional voices in this episode from Jarrett and Kristen. Don't miss an episode. Subscribe to B Radio on YouTube, Spotify, and at babylonb.com/podcasts.